Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Rafiki and welcome back to my video. In this video, I will analyze the 10 grammatical errors taken from Advanced English Grammar topic including conditional, past modal, subjectives, nominalization, and inverted sentences. For each sentence, I will identify the error, provide the correct version, and explain the grammatical rule behind it. Okay, sentence 1. The error sentence is if the crew would have followed the compass, they would have found the treasure. This is conditional type 3. The correct sentence is if the crew had followed the compass, they would have found the treasure. In a type 3 conditional, the structure is if plus past perfect would have plus past participle. The phrase would have followed cannot appear in the if clause. Therefore, it must be changed to had followed. Okay, next sentence 2. The error sentence is the treasure should have been found by the crew long ago. This is type past modal plus passive voice. The correct sentence is the treasure should have been found by the crew long ago. After had been in a passive structure, we need the past participle form of the verb. The past participle of find is found, not find. Okay, next sentence 3. The error sentence is the captain suggested that the crew should not ignore the ancient warnings. This type of subjunctive. The correct sentence is the captain suggested that the crew would not ignore the ancient warning. After verbs such as recommended and insist in formal English use the subjunctive forms such as subject plus base verb. Therefore, should not ignore becomes not ignore. Okay, next sentence 4. The error sentence is not only the crew ignored the compass, but they also sailed into the danger. This type of inverted sentence. So the correct sentence is not only did the crew ignore the compass, but they also sailed into the danger. When a sentence begins with not only, inversion is required. The auxiliary did must come before the subject. Not only did the crew ignore. Okay, now sentence 5. The error sentence is the crew's ignore of the compass lead to the loss of the directions. This type of nominalization. So the correct sentence is the crew's ignorance of the compass led to the loss of direction. Nominalization requires noun forms. Ignores become ignorance, loss become lose. Therefore, the correct nouns are ignorance and lose. Now sentence 6. The error sentence is if Morgan would know the way, he would lead them to safety. This type of conditional type 2. So the correct sentence is if Morgan knew the way, she would lead them to safety. In conditional type 2, the structure is if plus past simple, would plus verb. We do not use would in the if clause. And next, sentence 7. The error sentence is Morgan must have known the secret, but she chose not to reveal it. This type of past modal. So the correct sentence is Morgan must have known the secret, but she chose not to reveal it. After modal first, we use modal have past participle. So the correct form is must have known, not must have known. Okay, sentence 8. The error sentence is only after they had survived the storm they realized their mistake. This type of inverted sentence. So the correct sentence is only after they had survived the storm did they realize their mistake. When a sentence begins with only after, inversion is required. The auxiliary comes before the subject. Only after did they realize. So now we move to sentence 9. The error sentence is Morgan insisted that Eliza was the one to lead the expedition. This type of subjunctive. So the correct sentence is Morgan insisted that Eliza be the one to lead the expedition. After insist, formal English use the subjunctive forms insist that plus subject plus base verb. Therefore was changed to be. Now we are in the last sentence. Error sentence is Morgan's decide to join the crew was a surprise to everyone. This type of nominalization. So the correct sentence is if Morgan's decision to join the crew was a surprise to everyone. The sentence needs a noun, not a verb. The noun form of decide is decision. So, to conclude, these sentences demonstrate common errors in advanced grammar topics such as conditionals, past modals, subjunctives, nominalization, and inversion. Understanding this structure helps us communicate more accurately and professionally in English. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope this explanation helps you improve your grammar skill. See you in the next video. Goodbye and have a great day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.